get some coins to start sniping or to build your God Squad, use code FRIENDLY at coinbankut.com for 15% off your order. What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video for you guys. Today, gonna be doing, I believe this is the 50th episode of the sniping series. So, in today's video, gonna be sniping Ultimate Legends. I wasn't home yesterday, so I really couldn't record this video yesterday, but it is what it is. We're gonna snipe today. It's gonna be a little worse than sniping on Saturdays because, of course, since Ultimate Legends drop on Saturdays, those are usually the best days to snipe those. Sundays, you can still snipe them. It's just a little bit worse. But before we actually start sniping or start using the different sniping filters, one thing that I would suggest you guys doing is just going through and looking at what you could kind of overprice these cards for. So you could, I don't know, you could get like a notebook, or if you have a decent memory, you could just memorize these prices. But go to 88 to 89 and just look. So 88s right now about 20,000. 89s are about 22. Yeah, about 22,000. So there we go. We got two prices right there. Then we go on to 90 and 91. You can see 91s around 33,000, I'll say. Maybe a little lower, but I'll just say 33,000 for now. I usually go ahead and check 90 and 91 again and again because these prices fluctuate so much that it's good to keep on checking, you know, because one point they might just go up to like 36,000 and you would be losing out on about 3,000. So yeah, just repeatedly check 90 and 91 every like 10-15 minutes, I would say. And yeah, so 91's down here around 40,000. I would probably even say around 42, 43,000 because these are just like it jumps from 40,000 to 43,000. So I would probably say put it somewhere in that middle range. And then there are no 92 to 93, so 94 to 95. I mean, you could check it this way, but for the higher overalls, I would much rather just go on Ultimate Legends and just check, you know, kind of what the lower overalls, or not the lower overalls, the lowest prices are. So you see around 120k for 94s, and let's see if we can find the first 95. So first 95 right here, around 150. Of course, there are some that do go for a lot more, like Michael Vick around 250k. You can see Larry Allen going for about the same price. I know Lawrence Taylor and Mean Joe Green about going for the same price too. So just keep some prices in mind. You'll get used to it as you use this filter more and more. But 96 to 97s, the cheapest are around 225,000 right now, and there's also 98s. See, the cheapest 300 or around 400,000, but of course there are some that do go for a lot more, like Larry Allen, Mean Joe Green, Michael Vick, Lawrence Taylor. So just keep these prices in mind. But once you have those prices, there's a couple of things that you could do. First thing is you could just snipe 90 and 91s. Probably the best thing to snipe because it's so easy to overprice. Like look at all these. 27,000. Like this isn't even the newest card, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, this isn't even the newest card. Let's just go on all offense, all defense. I'll pick that card up. I should probably pick it up before it goes away, but there is possibly a lot cheaper card too. But it is pretty early in the morning. It's only about 11 o'clock. That's why there isn't as much quantity as there would be probably, I would say, in like the afternoon. But just right here, 27,000. We'll put it up for 32,700 for now, but might end up taking those down and then putting it back up for a higher price because, like I said, these 90-91 prices change so much that it honestly like kind of astonishes me. Honestly, you could even pick up some of these for 28,000 and just keep them for like 1 or 2 days. Of course, this is if you have the coins and don't really have the time to snipe with them. You could pick some of these during the weekend and then just hold on to them. Sometime during the week, they'll go up to about 36,000. They've been doing that the past 2 weeks. And yeah, so I did that. I still have a bunch of 90 to 91s in my binder just sitting there, because right now I don't want to sell them since only 33,000 and 24,000 right here. We'll pick that up too. But 9091 is probably my favorite, or probably the favorite overall. But my favorite filter is just going position by position because it's actually pretty easy to go position by position, and especially if you go through the prices at the start of the, like I showed you guys at the start, it's gonna make your life a lot easier. So all you're gonna have to do is go on newest, go on Ultimate Legends, and then just go through some positions, and yeah, that's basically it. That's literally all it is. It's that easy. But yeah, now let's get on to the sniping. I don't know how long I'm gonna be sniping, but hopefully we can pick up some snipes. Of course, most of the snipes are probably gonna be 9091s and 88 to 89s, but hopefully we find some higher overall ones too. But yeah, let's get on to the sniping. Okay guys, so we actually start off this sniping session with 4 back-to-back snipes. It was actually pretty crazy. This is actually in like the first like 2 minutes of me like getting on the filter. So I realized in the intro when I told you guys what filters I'm gonna be using, I didn't really tell you guys what positions I was actually gonna be using. So if you're gonna be using the position by position filter like I was, most of this video I do end up using another filter towards the end of it, which you'll see later on. But for the position by position, the positions that I like, well, this is as of March 17th. Of course, this might change as we get new Ultimate Legends, but from today, I like the QB, running back, wide receiver, tight end, both the guards, the left guard and the right guard, and that's offense. That's what, 6 positions on offense. And then on defense, I like the D tackle, I like cornerback, and then both the safeties. So that's 10 positions in total. And I mean, you could go on the other positions if you really want to, but I personally just choose to go on these because this is where I've been finding most of my snipes and where I'm finding the most quantity. So just pick and choose. You could of course just go to the 10 positions I mentioned, or just literally go through all positions, which is what, 20? If I'm not wrong. More than that, I don't know. But yeah, you could do whichever one you wanted to. But yeah, this was the 4th snipe of the 4 back-to-back. But right here, I did forget to mention another thing, which was actually looking at the 86 to 87s. And the thing with 86 to 87s is you could actually overprice these for a lot more than what the regular 86 to 87s are selling for on the market. So right here we actually get 287s for a little less than 1,500. I don't know why I hesitated right here for some reason, but I do end up picking them up. But so I end up putting them up for 18,950. I know the first one I accidentally put it up for 19,950, but yeah, you could actually overprice these for 18,950 because of course these can go in that set for where you put in 8 Ultimate Legends for a 94 plus. So that is why you could actually sell these for a little bit more. So just another thing for you to find out how to price the 87s, just go on Ultimate Legend, buy now, and 86 to 87, and then just check what the lowest prices are. So of course when I was sniping, the lowest prices were around 19,000. That is why I do end up putting them up for 18,950. So the good thing about those is those actually sell a lot quicker. Most of the other ones, like the 88 to 91 or 88 to 90 overall, all those usually take a lot of time, and depending on the time of day you're sniping, might take a little bit more, might take a little bit less. But yeah, the good thing about 86 to 87, those pretty much sell in like 10-15 minutes. Sometimes you might get unlucky and someone like posts like 10 of them or 20 of them, and it might just take a while for yours to sell, but it will end up selling. But yeah, those were the 2 things that I forgot to kind of mention in the intro part of this. So if you're watching it, hopefully you guys stick around and you guys learn a couple of things. But right here, this is what I was using the other filter for. You know, I didn't want to just stick with the position by position. I wanted to try out some other things. This is what I started off the year using, is going overall by overall, but at one point I didn't really like it too much, so I did switch it up to the position by position. Here you can see the LT actually sold the 87 overall one, so just an example that it does sell. You'll see the rest of them sell later on, which at the outro I'll show you guys all the cards that did sell. But yeah, going overall by overall, in the mornings you could literally go on all the overalls beside 88 to 89. So yeah, another good thing that you could do. But if you're sniping like in the evening time on a Saturday, I would pretty much just go on 88 and 89 and then just go all offense, all defense. Or you could skip those two and just go from 86 to 87 to 94 to 95, 96 to 97, 98 to 99. Sometimes you might get lucky and might be able to go on 90, 91 also. But, you know, most of the times you probably won't be on Saturdays. On Sundays, you could get away with it like I did today. But, yeah, just keep that in mind. So, we are winding it down right here. But I do end up getting my best snipe was actually the final snipe of the video. And I probably put in thumbnail too, but yeah, right here we just get a couple 87s, you know, just quick 2,000 coins. Most of the cards that I pick up, I usually try to find 2K profit because most of them are going to be taking a while to sell, but including these 87s, sometimes they take a little bit, like I said, so still end up trying to find a 2K profit. But right here, we go on 86 to 87. I was actually looking at my phone at this point. That's why right when I looked up, I'm like, oh, and then I was all nervous to like pick it up, and no one actually picked it up, even though it was up for like 2-3 seconds. So we got it. It is what it is. So nice 10-12K profit right there. Actually 14K profit, but yeah, that is gonna be it. Alright guys, so you can see we are back on the account for the outro. We're up to 1.3 mil. I think, if I'm not wrong, all the cards did sell. But I sniped for about like 35 minutes, and we picked up, I believe, like 19 cards in total, 20 cards in total. So I forgot what we started off with, but I'm pretty sure we made a decent amount of profit. Made probably around 40,000, I would guess. But, or actually probably more, saying that we got this last snipe that probably made us 16K by itself. But yeah, most of these other snipes were pretty nice. Got a bunch of 86 to 87, or just 87 overall snipes, which was kind of unexpected. I thought I would be getting more 90 91s than 87s, but it is what it is. I'm actually going to check really quickly if any of the cards did not sell. So yeah, it does look like all the cards sold, but you can see I do have a couple of 90 to 91 sitting in my binder. I need to sell those today, but that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy the video, hopefully these filters do help you guys make some coins on the weekends. But yeah, that's going to be it. Do leave a like on this video. Let's try to get 10 likes on the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.